Nearly 100 people who live in Boyle Heights voiced their frustration at an air quality meeting today in Diamond Bar. The Lineage warehouse went up in flames 7 weeks ago, but the odor of rotting food and the infestation of flies and rodents continues. Representatives from Lineage also attended today's hearing. NBC4's Keenan Willard is live for us in Boyle Heights tonight. Keenan.
Well, Carolyn, the passion and frustration was evident still in Boyle Heights tonight. More than 90 members of this community gathered for a prayer vigil outside this church. Many of them the same group that caravanned directly to Diamond Bar to speak face-to-face with air quality control regulators, telling them exactly what this community has gone through over the last 7 weeks. All of their testimony coming as a critical decision for their community hangs in the balance. Chanting messages of support, armed with candles and signs. Tonight, people in Boyle Heights holding a prayer vigil to cap off a day of support for their home.
I'm living for 52 years in this community. Just the most ugly time I'm alive in this community.
It's been 7 weeks since a fire broke out at Lineage Logistics' Boyle Heights warehouse, leaving more than 85 million pounds of rotting food at the site. Since July 12th, the South Coast Air Quality Management District says they've received nearly 4,000 complaints about the smell from the warehouse.
Terrible, terrible. There's a lot of flies for everywhere, and they attack you.
Today, the AQMD held a public hearing in Diamond Bar over whether to order Lineage to take new steps to speed up its cleanup at the warehouse. 4 busloads of neighbors in Boyle Heights made the 24-mile trip. NBC4 taking the exclusive ride along to the meeting with them.
We're there to explain the conditions that the families here are living in.
More than 90 people from the community took the podium to tell the board what they've gone through since the emergency began.
This is not a humane way for anyone to live. Whenever we step outside, it reeks. I feel a sensation to throw up, and that's how bad it is.
AQMD's attorneys are pushing for Lineage to face more than 80 cleanup requirements as part of the potential abatement order, including removing millions of pounds of food waste each week, loading waste trucks farther from homes, and creating a public notification system for the community. In a meeting tomorrow, Lineage's representatives are set to address the board about their cleanup efforts so far. In a statement on their website, the company says it's continuing to work to reduce odors while crews remove debris, adding that about 80% of the waste has been removed from the warehouse and estimating cleanup costs could reach $100 million.
We want them to be held accountable at the highest levels.
Back in their community tonight, people sharing this message, saying they believe Boyle Heights will come out stronger from this fire, but Lineage should not return.
Lineage has been an irresponsible neighbor. If they cared about the community, they would have pushed for an evacuation. It's in their best interest to keep their costs low. They don't care about our community.
Now, after Lineage's representatives speak to the AQMD board tomorrow, the organization is set to make its decision on whether to issue that order to speed up Lineage's cleanup efforts. Of course, as soon as that order comes down, we will update with any new release of information and continue to track that going into the days ahead, especially with the reaction of the community here in Boyle Heights that continues to be very strong weeks after this emergency first broke out. For the moment, from Boyle Heights, Keenan Willard, NBC4 News.